Hey guys, and welcome to my 2021 manga collection video. If I sound sick, it's because I am. What better way to self-quarantine myself than to make a collection video? So I apologize for sounding kind of sick and disgusting, but I apologize for my dogs in the background. I'm also self-quarantining with other people that got sick as well. So yeah, there's just going to be a lot of noise in the background, but I've thought what better way to get this filmed, because I thought that I was never going to have time working all the time. So now I actually have time to film it, and mostly I think this would be a perfect time to enjoy all y'all's comments and to talk to y'all when I'm out of work. So anyways, without further ado, I have been collecting since I was 12, and I'm 32 now, so you do the math. But I broke my collection up into different categories that made sense in my head. The top part of the shelves are complete. The bottom parts way down there are not. So that's just kind of how I organize. I organize in by different genre. Of course, it kind of all mixes together sometimes, but so I'm going to put timestamps in the description below, so whichever one you're more interested in, if you don't want to watch the other ones, then more than welcome to go down there and just skip to whichever type of manga that you're most interested in. But I will say that I have a very different range of type that I enjoy, and you might find a new favorite in one that you weren't expecting. So yeah, so anyways, I have my split it up into Shojo, then it goes into my Josei, then it goes into my Seinen and Shonen, just kind of all mixed together. Then over there on that wall is my Yaoi and my clamp collection. So anyways, without further ado, let me just jump right into this collection. And shelf one, we have some little figurines up here. Shout out to Dahlia, if y'all know what Dahlia is. We have some Sailor Moon merch, and then we have a Revolutionary Girl Utena like lunchbox thingy. I think they're called penta boxes in Japanese. I'm showing my stupidity already. Revolutionary Girl Utena, the manga. I'm waiting for the new adventure to come in the mail. It is on back order on Right Stuff. Revolutionary Girl Utena is one of my all-time favorite mangas and animes. Pre-tier, which is also one of my favorite mangas and animes. It's a 4-volume series, and if you get the chance to either watch the anime or read the manga, I highly recommend it. I do kind of slightly like the anime better just because of how some of the characters are laid out. Here is my Sailor Moon collection. I will not be getting the Eternal editions, even though they are beautiful, but I already collected the singles, and then I sold the singles and got this beautiful art box. But yeah, and then Adam got me 1 through 7 of this series. He knows nothing about manga at all, so I'm highly impressed that he got me the full run of a series. This is the end of my Magical Girl section. I need to get more. The Earl and the Fairy, I really enjoy this. It's like historical British. Yeah, their art is really, really gorgeous in it. Next is Soul Eater Not. It is a shoujo spin on the Soul Eater universe. Some of the characters make appearances in it. Beauty and the Beast, I actually enjoyed this. One side tells the story of Belle's perspective, and the other side tells the Beast's perspective. This is when Tokyopop came back to publishing English manga. This was one of the first titles that they made. I guess they partnered with Disney, or Disney bought them out. I'm not really sure, but welcome back, Tokyopop. But yeah, so this is my Sailor Moon Funko Pops. I do not have them all, and I used to have to have them all, and now I decided that I am only collecting the ones that I really enjoy, because I much rather have manga and anime. Next up is Hot Gimmick volumes 1 through 12, and then the light novel. This is special to me, but I would definitely not recommend it to anyone. It is quite sexist, and I tried to reread it and it was just awful. And it's special to me because, you know, it's one of the first mangas that I got into. And then I put all my same mangakas like together, and yeah. So next is Honey Hunt volumes 1 through 6, and I enjoyed this a lot. I read it with the Panda Post, and this is kind of what I wanted Hot Gimmick to be. Next is Tokyo Boys and Girls volumes 1 through 5. Next is Peach Girl. I really enjoyed Peach Girl. For some odd reason, they split it up in the English language from Peach Girl to Peach Girl Change of Heart. But it was originally 18 volumes. Then there's Peach Girl's Say Story, and then two Japanese novels of Peach Girl Say Story, just because. And yeah, I need to give this a reread. I will probably wait for the more warmer... Mariah, come here. More warmer weather. And yeah, so, because they do a lot of swimming in this part. But anyways, I really enjoyed it, and some of the volumes are beat up because I had to rebuy it a couple times, but let's not get into that. Next, going down, is another mangaka that I really enjoy, and I do not have all of their titles yet, but I am slowly getting them all. Fushigi Yugi, volumes 1 through 18, kind of split into two. Mariah, if you want to come downstairs, you can. Come down here. Anyway, sorry. The next is Alice 19th, volumes 1 through 7. Then, this one that I'm never going to pronounce, Imadoki, volumes 1 through 5. I heard Kayataki recommending that, so I need to jump and read that very soon. Absolute Boyfriends, volumes 1 through 6. And then I have Othello, which is like a, I mostly bought it because it reminded me of like the Peach Girl art. But it's not by the same person, but it's like a Shakespeare retelling. Then I have 3 one-shots, X2, Iron, and Heaven's Will, which is a supernatural one-shot. Next, going down, is my, there you go, mangaka, and it is Marmalade Boy, Ultramatic, and then I am so surprised that I got the full thing. This is different stories, and it deals with like suicide, drug abuse, stuff like that, rape, different like topics that teenagers go through. And I found the whole thing. I got them all out of order, and I'm surprised that I found them all used and made it complete. Next up is Mars, volumes 1 through 15, and I believe it is the prequel, Horse with No Name. This is a really good shoujo title that I really recommend, that I do need to reread again at some point. I've reread it. This is the first series that I've ever completed collecting, so it's really special to me. But it's about a good girl and that falls in love with a bad boy that's actually not that bad. But yeah, I really enjoy it. And then by the same mangaka, they did a shoujo, and then they tried to do a seinen, which I read the first volume of this, and it was really good. So I don't know why I stopped, but I need to continue this. And this is yeah, Eternal Sabbath. Next is Some Days Dreaming, volumes 1 and 2, and then Some Days Dreaming, what is that? Spellbound. I did not enjoy this at all, so yeah. Next, going to my not complete, I have, finally you joined me, Mariah, Skip Beat, volumes 7 all the way through 33, and then I have volumes 1 through 8 over here. And then I have some more for Shugi Yui spin-off down there. I have Ultraman, which Skip Beat I really couldn't get into for some reason, but I definitely want to give it another chance. I found these for like $5 each, so I just grabbed them because I thought it was going to be a series that I really enjoyed. And then Ultraman 1 through 3, and then 6 through 15, which I think there's 18 volumes. And by the same mangaka as Ultraman. If y'all didn't know, they made this popular one, Reckham and the Rose King, which I definitely want to get into. But I'm just collecting so many, but it is high on my list. I need to actually make a list. Then this is one that I really need to just track down and try to get as many as I can. Volumes 1, and then miscellaneous volumes, but it goes all the way down. I think there's 33 volumes, but it's Wallflower, and I really enjoy it. It's don't know why I just haven't tried to collect more, but whenever I find them out used, I buy them. And I really enjoy the anime, so, which is funny, I had to watch the anime twice, and now the second time around I really enjoy it. The first time I didn't. Another one of Yui Watso's, I'm missing volume 4 and the last couple volumes. I'm really excited to read this one. This one's Supernatural. Next going down is, this is the one that I accidentally bought a Japanese volume for. But I'm missing volume 9, but I have it, but just in Japanese. And then volume 11, and then volume 11 is going for $1,000 on eBay, and that's the only place to find it. And I'm never gonna get it unless I find it like used somewhere magically. But it's not like I'm either gonna even try to really hunt this one down. I'm happy to read. It looks gorgeous. The art is gorgeous, but it was never complete. It was supposed to be complete in 12 volumes, and the 12th volume never got printed in English. Next up is Devils and Realist. Really enjoyed the anime to this. I think I have 1 through 11, and there's 15 volumes, so I just need to eventually just get the other volume. So that is the first shelf, and I will do a little pan of the full shelf, and I will be back for the second one. And the next two shelves we're just going to kind of do together. This is my Tokyo Ghoul section. The manga is not in there. It's spread across my whole entire house. I think I'm on volume 13. Yeah, I've really enjoyed reading Tokyo Ghoul. It definitely has its ups and downs. I have decided that I like it enough to continue to get Tokyo Ghoul Re. I like the two detectives' relationships and how they're going. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting that box set this year. But yeah, next, leading to my I want this to kind of be my art book like display. I need to get 2 more of these for my, oh god, I don't know how I'm gonna get this with one hand. They're kind of heavy. My Angel Sanctuary art book, volume 1, and then there's another one up there, but I want to display them up there. I just haven't had time to get that yet, and so that will, I guess we're just going to show this part right here. This is like my favorite mangaka section, as I do have a lot of favorite mangakas elsewhere, but I kind of wanted to put these two displayed together because they're both kind of Shojo Josei Gothic type manga. The first one is like the author just showed you, Angel Sanctuary, volumes 1 through 20. This is by Karo Yurki, and it is a like Gothic style. It says shoujo, but I do believe that it would be considered josei if it was printed now. But it is a 20 volume series. It is about angels, demons, reincarnation, whole bunch of taboo stuff that I will not tell you because then you won't want to read it, and I want you to read it. It's just so good. It's so dark, and I just love it so much. Next is the Chain Saga, which is I think it would be a prequel before to the Godchild 1 through 8. Then the just a whole bunch of gothic style goodness that I absolutely love. And the orchestra, something that I can never pronounce. Fairy Cube, then leading down to more of her titles. Alice in Murderland, which volume 3 is highly out of print. It's the only reason why I got this series was because I found volume 3 before I got any of the other ones. So I was actually about to just give up on the series because I was like, I'll never be able to get volume 3, but I found it in a used bookstore, and then I just ordered the rest new. Next, I learned this from Geeky Dreams that this existed, Demon from Afar. Yeah, I think they wanted to reprint all of the titles by her in like a hardcover, and I really wish that they Yen Press reprinted these, but I don't know if they could get the rights to them or not, but I would really like them in hardcover, but I'm really happy with what I got. I actually left some space because there's a couple other one-shots that are in Japanese that I want to get by her. Next is After School Nightmare. This is by Seto no Mezushiro. And I cannot pronounce names, so please don't judge me. But anyways, this is a 10-volume series. I've only read the first 4, but I know that it's going to be one of my favorites. I was in the middle of a readathon, so I just didn't get to finish it, but I need to. It is, like I said, they have the same tone, like a gothic style Josei setting, and I absolutely love it. It is about this I believe that at the start of the series they identify as a, oh, I forgot. I don't want to mess it up. But anyways, they have both guy and girl parts, and yeah, there's a love triangle that I absolutely love in it. And it's just so good. And then I didn't know that it was written by my favorite Yaoi ever. This is my only Yaoi that's over here, even though I feel like it's all mixed in, or LGBTQ is all mixed in to every manga a little bit. But anyways, The Cornered Mouse Dreams of Cheese, and it's by 7 Seas, and they've been printing some really good yaois, but sorry, I'm all over the place. And then it's pretty much volume 2. The harp on the chopping block jumps twice, and I read this and absolutely loved it. I've actually reread it, I think 3 times now. It's just so messy, so just go read it if you like yaoi. You will love it. It's just beyond good. But then I read this, then I had to go out and get the rest of her titles in English, or their titles in English. I'm not sure how they identify as. Black Rose Alice. Thank you, Guy, for recommending this series to me and telling me about it. Then I already had X Days and didn't know that it was by the same mangaka. So I still need to read this, and still need to read this, still need to finish this, but I just know that I'm gonna love it because, yeah. And all my Avatar Funko Pops. Then, might as well get Legend of Korra out of the way. And then this is kind of like my, I guess this whole shelf is Josei, but Paradise Kiss volumes 1 through 5. I do kind of want to get the newer printing of this at some point because I really enjoyed it. Nana, which is by the same mangaka, I am missing volume 20, but it is been sitting at Right Stuff forever on back order, so I don't know if I will ever get it, or I have to try to find it someplace else. Hopefully I can find it and it's not a lot of money before I can find it, hunt it down. But that's why it's on my complete, because I ordered it. But yeah, so this was never finished, unfortunately, in English. I don't know if it's finished in Japanese or not, but I I don't think it was. I think it finished at 21, and she is on hiatus. Yes. So next is Doll. I unfortunately haven't read this one yet, but I really enjoyed the mangaka's one-shots. This is I believe 7 stories. Beautiful people. Really enjoyed this. And then this is just like a one-shot, and I really enjoyed it. It's haunted house. It's this poor boy and his family is pretty much torturing him, and yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's just really funny. So also another one that does gothic style josei. So next up is Erika yeah, a very well-known shoujo artist. I was raving about her, and I mean, I still think she's amazing. She has beautiful art. She comes up with beautiful stories. It's just that I don't think she's my favorite anymore. Like I thought she was, just because of the huge hype. But I didn't really enjoy these 3 stories. And she has one more that I want to get. That's why there's a space. It's Angel. I think it's Angel Dust or Angel something. It's a story after this Angel one, and this is one of my favorite mangas of all time. In Between the Sheets is just so messy, so intriguing, character relationships, betrayal. Loved it. Kind of reminds me of that, but like a Yuri spin on it. Absolutely loved it. And then this one I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Angel, so I really want to get the other one. But these 3 just, I don't know, just I know that she's really well loved, and she's very talented, and I do really enjoy her. It's just I don't think I liked her as much as I was claiming to, if that makes sense. Next up is Supply, volumes 1 through 5. Tokyo Pop, of course, went under. It's not complete. I hope someone picks this up and does it, finishes it. Over the Rainbow, just a one-shot. Next, going down, is my Ruby shelf. Oh, some of them are falling. I did not notice that. My bad. I will fix it later, but you get the idea. But yeah, I have a lot of them. Some of them I'm missing. I do want to get more figurines. I do want to make this into a, since my books are double stacking, into like an actual bookcase, but I just haven't done it yet. I really like the display thing, but I just don't have enough room. Next, going into my josei section, this is by all the same mangaka, and I really enjoyed Enclosed Called Fat. I don't know why I enjoy depressing stories so much, but I do. Like real life depressing stories, I just love. Then Happy Mania, Sayukiya. This is about a brothel and a chick growing up in it, and the struggles. Like, I need to read Happy Mania because I really enjoyed both of these, and yeah, just some really good like mix of josei titles. Thank you, Mama Loves Manga, for sending me this. I will read it. I'm actually coming up with a video idea to read What Friends Got Me. I promise I'll read it. And that Shojo chick, I think, sent me this, so thank you. And then just some 7 Seas titles, and then I need to Utsurbaro, and then yeah, just a josei title. Then over here is Bride of the Water God. It's volumes 1 through 17, and that went on hiatus 4 years ago. And then just some one-shots. Pink, which is Bizarre and Twisted, and All My Darling Daughters, which is by Fumi Yoshinaga. I do have a lot more titles by her. Then it goes down to my incomplete section, that this kind of got on here because a lot of gifts from friends. But I have Witch Hat Atelier, which I'm going to do a try 3 video. This was gifts from Rachel, Lindsay, Shay Geeks Out, Just a Freak, Mama Loves Manga, The Panda Post, Bread Need Wheat. Yeah, just a lot of people. So thank you so much, everyone that got me something. So I just thought I'd shout everyone out right there. And if I forget anyone else, I will say it when I pass it. But yeah, The Witch and the Beast. Just look how stunning this cover is. That's why I picked it up. It's a 4-volume series, so I'm almost there. I'm just gonna wait to get the 4th volume, which I think it comes out this month. Heaven's Design Team. I do have volume 1. I think it's by my bed. This is just really good. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, like I said, these are newer releases. Spy X Family, really enjoying it. The Chainsaw Man, need to read it. Fly Me to the Moon. Colosseum. Don't know about this one thing. I'm gonna read volume 1 to see. Blue Flag, volumes 1 through 4. Need to get 5. Children of the Whales, volumes 1 through 11. Not up to date, but that was a gift, so thank you so much. Then I have some more 1 through 3 of Lupin the Third, which I don't think I'll ever get anymore because it's really out of print. 1 through, I believe, 15 of Banana Fish. I need to complete that. Just got this for Nostalgia Shake. Mega Man, volumes 1 through 3. We'll probably never complete that. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, that's in Japanese, just because, why not? Blade of the Immortal, some miscellaneous volumes. Inuyasha, I do want to get more of Inuyasha. I want to complete that. It's 18 omnibuses. Then this might go out of print before I can get it. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I don't know why I've been sitting on that. I really want to read the manga. The anime is just so special to me. Vagabond, I need to get that because I absolutely loved volume. I think I'm on volume 4. I think I'm just going to restart it because I've already read it twice. I just have to keep restarting it because I keep forgetting. Let's see what else is back here. Oh, it's just Banana Fish and a different publication, the old pulp edition. Then we have, wow, these are really out of order, I apologize. I messed up and turned the wrong girl into a magical girl. Really fun series. I recommend it. Fairy Tail Battle Royale. It's a spin on Alice and like all fairy tales pretty much. So I really enjoy that because I really enjoy like different like evil fairy tale stuff. Twin Star Exorcist, random volumes 1 through 8 and then 14, which I need to get more of this. It's just, there's just so much, guys, as you all know, but I really enjoyed it. Dr. Stone, really enjoyed that, 1 through 3. And then Mob Psycho 100. I need to get more of that before it goes out of print because of Dark Horse. And then just some old Tokyo Pop ones. Jing the King of Bandits up here. What is this one? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, which I do want to complete Yu-Gi-Oh. Dragon Knight, random volumes. Just, you know, just some random volumes whenever I saw them in used bookstores, which I don't try to do that anymore, but, you know. Okay, so now a little pan of this shelf, and I'm petting my dog, so give me 1 second, Mariah. I need to show the rest of the shelf. Then on to the rest of the Josei titles. I don't know if I showed you this. Kira First Love is a 10-volume series. Really, really good. Really good thing to describe what a shoujo is. If you don't know what shoujo is, read this. It has all the tropes, but it's done in a really good way. I actually buddy read this with Shay Geeks Out, and she helped me finish some series because I was getting overwhelmed with my backlog. So she was really sweet and buddy read some with me. Then Sand Chronicles, volumes 1 through 10, Strobe Edge, volumes 1 through 9. I have ordered 10 and it's on its way, hopefully, if they don't cancel my order because it went out of print. So fingers crossed on that one, because I don't know why, but I liked to keep the 10, 10, and 10, and then, yeah. So anyways, Love Con, volumes 1 through 17. Then a historical type one that they're actually coming out with, another one that like another one set in this universe that I need to get. Dawn of the Arcadia, volumes 1 through 13. Senses Central Phrase, volumes 1 through 18, which this is, says it's shoujo and it was released back when Josei wasn't even a thing. This is definitely, if it was printed now, it would be considered a Josei, because Josei wasn't a thing back then, but not that it matters, but I just thought it was interesting. It has a lot of like adult themes in its set for a like older women's audience. 1 through 5 of your EO. I just heard it was a supernatural whatever. There's this, I think it's a spin-off or something that for some reason I want to get first before I read it. I don't know why, but anyways, never gonna be able to pronounce this, but this I just loved. It was such good trash. It's like an Ottoman game setting. Yeah. Punch, volumes 1 through 3, and then Happy Hustle High, volumes 1 through 5, which I do need to read this because it took me forever to complete it because some of the volumes are out of print, so I don't even know why I haven't read it yet. D and Angel, volumes 1 through 13. Unfortunately, it was never finished in English before Tokyo Pop went under. But this is one of my favorite mangas, and I really enjoy the anime, and they're reprinting it. I think they're going to start reprinting it this month, if they haven't already. It might be pushed back with everything going on, but yeah, they're reprinting it 2-in-1s, so I'm really excited. VB Rose, volumes 1 through 12. Then Girls Got Game, volumes 1 through 10. Broken Angels, which this was also a gift from Adam, which it's all in order. We're good. This was a gift from Jen Graves, and he tried to super glue it. He got me all these Pershings, but anyways, and then Made in Heaven, very sad. This was one that I really tried to unhaul. There's like something in it that happens that I freaking hate, but the art is so gorgeous and it's dark, and I love dark stories, so I kept it. But anyways, and then Shojo Beats, like just little samplers that I kept mostly so I could cut it up and use it for the art, but somehow it ended on my shelf. Next is, and thank you Adam for these little things. He's like, oh, they're anime, I'm gonna get them for him. They're really cute. They're squishy, but anyways. Fruits Basket, which these are actually going to move down here because the Fruits Basket Funko Pops come out, and I already ordered them, and I'm so excited for them to come. They're supposed to be here, I believe, next month, which means that they're probably going to get here like 2 months from now, but whatever. I have volumes 1 and 2 in here in the old collector's Tokyo Pop, and then I have like the first, like just little stories, whatever. Then I have volume 3 all the way complete. Then I have this little special sticker book that was a gift from Brittany Wheat. Oops. And then my Claire from my Princess Jellyfish box set fell down. I will fix her later. And then Phantom Dreams, volumes 1 through 5. This is my yeah, that manga shelf. And then Tsubasa, Those with Wings, volumes 1 through 3, which is obviously a 6-volume series. It's a 2-in-1. Then a Song to Make You Smile, one shot. Then I put this here. It's by these two are the same mangakas. I enjoyed The Whip Boy's Mine, and then I still need to read Love and Focus, but these are both complete. Next, this is kind of like my my manhwa section. It's Japanese comics. Soul to Soul, which I really enjoyed. I need to reread that. INVU, which is one of my favorite comics ever. It never completed. It had one more volume to go, and she just never made it. But interesting fact, she went on to make this, which also was never complete because Tokyo Pop went under. But it was kind of interesting because she made this in Korea, then she actually moved to Japan, and she halfway through this series, and yeah, it was just kind of interesting. So she's making Korean manhwa in Japan, so I just thought that was kind of interesting. But then Model, which I heard wasn't that good, but I've had it forever. I don't know, just it's just gorgeous. Crazy Love Story, which is a Josei manhwa. Then Blood Planet, which was never complete, unfortunately, in Tokyo Pop Went Under, but I have the full English run. Also, just love the art, so that's why I got it. This was also never complete. I think it's a manhwa. Idol, not sure if that's a manhwa or not. Anyways, then leading down, my favorite manhwa of all time is Terror Cafe. It is supernatural. It's about this witch that owns a cafe that tells fortunes to all these different types of supernatural creatures. It's just so good. Read it. Both of these have a light novel in the halfway through, or I think this all one's a light novel, and then this is a light novel halfway through. So yeah, this was, I believe, a 10-volume series. This was a 7-volume series, which to show you, I have 1 through 6. I need to get the 7th volume. I'm on the hunt. But these are both about, I think all 3 of these are about like demons and stuff, so that's why I kind of put them together. But yeah, I couldn't get in this. It's kind of slow. This are, if you remember me showing the Angel Sanctuary, the little things that were hanging on here were from this manga, but I couldn't display them here, so I displayed them up there since they were angels and priests. So I just thought it was fitting. But yeah, I didn't show you these, but Kyo, I got these from a friend from an anime convention that he went to. But yeah. And then this is just some American manga, or English language first printing or something. I don't know what it's called. The Dreaming, which I said I was going to read every single Halloween and just never get around to it. DramaCon, which they've actually reprinted this in a nice collector's thing that you can get now. I would recommend it. It was pretty good. It's interesting because it has instead of this is a convention, it's 3 different years of the convention, so it's really fun. And this I had for a while now, and I finally read these 3 and absolutely loved it. It's based on a novel series in manga style, and then I just recently added this to my collection. Didn't even know it existed, so now I can reread it all, and I have more with some of my favorite characters. Under the Glass Moon, it was a 3-volume series, and the 3rd volume never got printed, and I didn't enjoy it at all, but the art is freaking gorgeous, so that's why it's here, because, oh god, I love how stunning it is. And to finish off the shelf, another one by the Manga Collection, Fruits Basket, Twinkle Star. Funny story is I read this, and Shay Geeks Out read it and was telling in her video about it, and I don't remember anything that she said happened in that, even though I read it. I think I read it around the same time. But anyway, so I need to definitely reread it. Next is Hana Kikuki. I am missing the last 3 volumes, and then I'll be complete. I just need to find it, but it's out of print. So then this one is, oh, I didn't put that down there, but Kyo Kiino. Just missing some random volumes. Boys Over Flowers. I need to watch the anime. I bought all the anime, so I haven't watched it yet. I don't know if it follows the manga, but I don't think I'll ever get the manga. But these are just staying in my collection because they're so out of print, and I really, really like having them in my collection. But I have 1 through 9, so at least I can read that, and I'll probably read that before I start the anime. And then I have 21 through 28, and then 33, and yeah. So anyways, Daytime Shooting Star, volumes 1 and 2, which I'm really enjoying this series. I need to get the rest. I think it's on volume 10, something like that. And Never Give Up, volumes 1 through 8, missing 7. 7 is kind of hard to find. Then Book of Friends, heard nothing but good things about this, need to get it. And I'm out of breath if you can't tell. My Love Story, volumes 1 through 4. I have the anime and so need to watch it. Library Wars, same thing with that, have the anime, need to watch it. Waterkoi Love is Hard for Nitaku, need to get the 4th volume. Full House, volumes 1 and 2. There's, I think, only 4 printed in English, and the last 2 would be really hard to find. Like I said before, The Terror Cafe, I'll need to get volume 7, and then I can move it up there by that, because I don't know why I want both of them, but I do. Tramps Like Us, Life, Baby and Me, Yona of the Dawn, volumes 1 through 7. Need to get more of that. I did really enjoy that. Sadly, I dropped Snow White with the Red Hair. I enjoyed the anime, and I enjoyed the manga, okay? It was just kind of slow. I'd much rather get other things. Like, I really need to make a list of things that I've dropped and things that I've want to continue, and just stick to the things that I want to continue and stop getting stuff just because it's on sale, which I have gotten better last year in 2020, but this year I definitely need to buckle down and just try to complete some series. And yeah, so let's do a pan of this one, and then I'll shut it off and come back with another smaller shelf. And just want to quickly say, I accidentally said Japanese manhwa when I meant to say Korean manhwa in the last clip. I think I might have accidentally said Josei instead of Shojo, but you get the idea. But yeah, I apologize for that. So starting off on this top little bit, let's get that out of the way. Here is my little Black Butler corner. I do not have all the manga yet. I only have like the first, I think, 3 volumes. But I'm enjoying it enough, and yeah, I really like the anime. Next up is Scott Pilgrim. I will be moving Scott Pilgrim to my comic book shelf once I get a comic book shelf, but it will free some room on this shelf with his other comics. And my goal this year is to collect more comic books. Next up is my Death Note section, which you either love Death Note or you hate Death Note. I admit I did put it off for many years because of the hype, but I am a huge fan of Death Note and absolutely love it. Think it's so psychological, and I'm just so trash for it, and it's one of my favorite animes and mangas. This was from a friend, and this is an empty space. I don't know what I'm going to put. Next up, this little shelf was supposed to be like my one-shot shelf, but I ran out of like space, so it will eventually go to probably a one-shot shelf once I get more one-shots and get more room and everything else. Then I tried to put like all my 7Cs together, and that didn't work because due to space, but so that's why there's a lot of like 7Cs titles together. So this one right here was a recommendation from Otaku Mike. He said that he really enjoyed it, so when he described the premise to me, I had to go out and get it. This right here is Mythical Beast Investigator. It is a 5-star read from me. I absolutely loved it. It was just these 2 volumes. Lindsay Tutt gifted me that for Christmas 2 years ago, and I need to reread it to see if it holds the 5-star title, but I highly recommend it. It was so good. So good. I wish it was longer. Next is a gift from, ironically, Lindsay Tutt again, but from this Christmas. Captain Harlock, Space Pirate, volumes 1 through 10. I haven't had time to read that yet, but I'm excited. Next is Prophecy, another one that's like, has death tone, undertone, where it's, is it okay to do wrong to evil people? And does it make it right if they're evil or bad? And yeah, so the next one is Free Collared Kingdom. It is about these people, these they're cats, and they want to rebel against humanity and not wear their collars. Just sounded like a really fun premise. So I had to get it. Next up is Haven't You Heard? I am Sakamoto, watching this anime with Sky. And I read the manga last month and absolutely loved it. It's so funny, so just stupid and bizarre and makes no sense, and it's great and I love it. Orange, the full thing, and then Orange Another. Next is Dragon Half, the full thing, and this is a like dark fantasy comedy, which I really enjoyed. Next is another 5-star read from Seven Seas, The Vintage Hotel. This is one of my favorite all-time female characters. Yeah, don't know her name. Probably never was able to pronounce it, so that's why I don't remember it. But she is just so wacky, so funny. It's about this guy that escapes to a he escapes from his, like, he wants to take a break from his past, so he goes on an island on a vacation, and he happens to go to a haunted hotel, and turns out that the whole entire island is haunted, and his adventures, and it's just so funny, and I love it. By the same mangaka. This is a one-shot. This just kind of describes the art style. How Many Light Years to Babylon? Really looking forward to reading that. Next up is Crying Freeman, the full run in 2 different printings, and then some just loose volumes of this. It's in here. Strain. This was a very hard read. It's kind of like Banana Fish. A lot of rape. A very dark, gritty story of something that could actually happen. So it's makes it even more messed up. The Psychic Girl, this is my, I can't pronounce it, but it's my, what does it say? The same artist does all these titles. They also do one called Sanctuary, which I have some of the single issues to on a different shelf with my comic books. I will show later, but I definitely want to get Sanctuary, and I just love this person's art. It's just so realistic and gorgeous, but don't want to open too much because they make a lot of like there's a lot of nudity in their works. Next going down is the Mermaid Saga. They are reprinting this. Let me know down in the comments if I have the full thing with this, because they have it into like 2 new volumes, and I want to get it if I don't have it all. But it's a dark horror series about if you eat mermaid flesh, then you gain mortality. I don't know why I keep putting it off, but it sounds amazing. But it's by the same people that the same mangaka that does Inuyasha and Rama 1/2. The Ghost and the Lady. Don't know why I haven't read this, but wanted to read it for this Halloween, but I had too much on my plate. So yeah, it just looks really good. And then Makeup is Not Just Magic. And it's like a guide to how to apply makeup. Thought that was just kind of different from manga, so I thought I would get it. Next is this one right here. It's like a horror. It was okay. Blank Canvas, 1 through 5. This is about the her journeys writing manga, and it's about the mangaka that did Princess Jellyfish and what's the other one? I have the first volume. But anyways, I love Princess Jellyfish, so that's why I got that. Stupid Love Comedy. It's about another one about a manga artist, but this one's, I think, about like her real life, and this is just it's kind of like an Atoma game. She has like a whole bunch of guys that she falls for, and some of them like her and some of them don't, and yeah, it's a fun time. Next, I pretty much did this shelf, because at least back in the day it looked nice how it was set up. It gave it kind of a little bit of a break, but now I think I have enough breaks. But it's like a tiny shelf, so nothing much will fit onto it. but sorry guys, I'm getting kind of at the bottom. Zelda, I need to get more of these. These are just like the character guides and like the game guide. The Art of Amy Brown 1 and 2. I got those at Hot Topic many years ago. It's not, of course, manga, but she draws beautiful fairies. My original first Zelda Nintendo 64 game, it is beat up to hell, but I'm keeping it for sentimental reasons. Archie versus Predator. I need to get more of this one. This is like the new Riverdale edition. Then, see, I want to move all these to my comic shelf. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, I need to get the newer one. I think they made a hardcover with more of them in it, but I don't think they made any more like this with the other parts in it, which is kind of stupid because I would just keep collecting this edition, but I don't think they have it anymore. My favorite thing is Monsters and Spin City, a game to kill for, and this one and this one, they both were kind of for my sister and her boyfriend. They knew that I liked art and comics, and they kind of wanted to bond with me. And before she died, she was going to give me this, and but she passed away, so her boyfriend gave it to me. So like, this is super special. This one's super special too because he gave it to me too, but this is the one that like she actually wanted to give it to me because she found it. And this is just a art book of yeah, let's pull that out. Next is, I collected these at the same time, that's why they're on the same shelf. Unfortunately, this one went out of print before I could finish it, so I have random volumes, which is very freaking annoying. I have 1 through 4, and then 6 through 11. I'm just documenting that just so I can go back in my video and watch it if I see them out. Then I have Okaro Under the Bridge. Young Stateman is by the same manga as this. If you all heard of Young Stateman, I do want to eventually get that out of the first volume. But this is just so good. It's so wacky. It's a wacky comedy. It's kind of dark, not really, but really enjoyed this. There's 2 more left that I need to get. Volume 7 and 8. I need to get it before it goes out of print. Next is kind of like my what's supposed to be like my one-shots, but then this snuck in here, and then this is not complete, so I don't know why it's here and not in my incomplete section, but whatever. Then this is just like one that probably snuck in here. Razafon, it finishes in 3 volumes, and this is it was originally I think 4 volumes, but they made it into a one-shot. Azumarill Daioh. Going down, whatever this title's name is, I absolutely love this one. I gave it 5 stars. It's just about these orphan kids and their struggles on the street. The Walking Man, and I didn't shout out Danny D earlier, but Danny D gave me a lot of manga that I'll show throughout the collection. But she gave me Goodnight Poon, volume 1 and 2. My dog's about to go in frame. Hey Mariah. She just thinks because I'm on the floor that I'm playing with her. A Bride Story, which I need to get more. There's just so much that I want to collect. It's just so overwhelming, as you guys might know. Full Metal Panic, not Full Metal Panic, well, Full Metal Alchemist, the hardcover editions I'm thinking I'm going to be collecting. Blackjack, which is just miscellaneous volumes, but I loved all the stories. You can read them out of order. This is just one shot from Bread Knee Wheat. Digimon Tamers, another gift from Bread Knee Wheat. I got volumes 1 and 2. I think there's 4 volumes altogether, and they're just so out of print, and I'm never going to be getting them because I can't, they're just too much. So that's why I kind of put it by Mushi, because I'm never going to be getting this unless they reprint it. So then same with this. This is, I wish I actually got these when I can, but there's always one of my all-time favorite anime, just the first volume. I should have gotten more when I had the chance. But that is shelf, the smallest shelf. This was kind of like my one-shots, but not anymore. So I don't really know what you would call it. but I guess it kind of starts like my seinen and my shonen shelf. But anyways, let's just keep going to my Sayuki shelf. And this guy keeps falling over, but I kind of have all these set down like that because my dogs will eat them if they fall down. Let's just kind of set him up right there for now. Okay, so anyways, I'm missing, they reprinted, I'm going way too fast, sorry, I need to slow down. Oh, take a breath. Okay, so the Tokyo Pop, before they went under, they printed Sayuki 1 through 9 complete, and then they had Sayuki Reloaded 1 through 9 and then not complete because they need to make 10. So then they reprinted it and they have 1 through 9 now, and these beautiful hardcovers. The first 3 are 2-in-1s, and then the third one finishes with volume 7, 8, and 9. So I still need to get the last 2. But my bookstore never got volume 3 in, and then they randomly got volume 4, and I was like, what? So yeah, actually both my bookstores. So yeah, so I need to order those online. But look at these beautiful figures that I found. And then bookmark, and then these are, I just found these in the DVDs that I have, so I took them out and displayed them on the shelf. These are Japanese volumes of Reload and the original, and I don't know what else. Then the same mangaka did Wild Adapters, which I need to read. I heard it is like very yaoi style, so yeah. That is my beautiful Sayuki shelf, and go get the new editions. It is an awesome, awesome, awesome manga. Go support it so they continue it, so we can finally have Sayuki Reload and maybe the one that come after it. Next up is more of my Avatar Last Airbender figures, and I think I need to take these off of the stands because they're kind of leaning, and I'm going to get like something to make them stick better on the shelf, along with some other pops over that fallen down. But same with these. But oh yeah, and this is Best Boy, by the way. Sorry, I can't stop talking about that. But and I really wish they made a 10-inch Appa, but this is a 6-inch, and 10-inch would be more realistic with the figure, but still it looks pretty damn good next to it. So next up is Monster, and if you're wondering why I'm missing volume 9, it's because they canceled it on Right Stuff twice, and I need to order it again, and it's in stock, so I don't know why they canceled it, but whatever. Next is Pluto. I'm so excited to get the rest. I have some of them, but to get 20th Century Boys in the new editions and display them all right here. Next is my yeah, like that's one mangaka, then this is all one mangaka. Natsume Ono, which is a female seinen artist, which I think's awesome. House of Five Leaves, Genshai, and I think this is a one-shot, and it comes before this, I believe, but I put it because these are all one-shots by this person. But anyways, Not Simple, which is really good. I love that one. It is like dark real life, depressing. Like I said, I don't know why I like depressing real life issues, but I do. Just some one-shots, and then Frey Faust, which is by the same person that does Ancient Magus Bride. And yeah, so moving down is my Tokyo Ghoul section, my Tokyo Ghoul Funko Pops. I couldn't put all my Tokyo Ghoul stuff together, unfortunately, so it's just kind of all spread out through my collection, which is fine. But there you go. And then my Tenchi Muyo figures, some more Tokyo Ghoul shot glasses, and then After School Charisma, the full thing, which I really enjoy this series. It's about a clones of history characters like Joan of Arc, Hitler, stuff like that, and this put in like a high school setting, and like kind of like where they, it's kind of super psychological in a way. The Sacred Blacksmith volumes 1 through 10. This was kind of hard to track down because some of them are out of print. Again, volumes 1 through 12. My goal to, this is high on my list to read this year. I got it all in a bundle, so that's why I have it all. Delicious in Dungeon, volume 1 through 8. volume 9 is the last one. That's why it's with my complete. It's not, I don't think it's printed yet. It's about to come out, so I'm excited for that. This is a really, really good fantasy series. It's also a food manga. Really strange premise, but they pretty much lost the quest against the dragon, and the main guy's sister gets eaten. So they have to go back into the like dungeon without any of the supplies to rescue their sister before she gets digested. So they have to like come up with ways to survive. So they have to eat the creepy dungeon crawlers, and it's a really good time. I really enjoy it, and I can't wait for the last volume, and I'm just going to start from the beginning and just binge it. This is made by the same mangaka. 7 Little Sons of Dragons. Should be a bookmark somewhere in there. I haven't read all of them yet, but I enjoyed the ones I read. I definitely enjoyed this mermaid one in there. Riot, didn't really enjoy it. It's a like Western fantasy. Yeah. Next is my Avatar, the Cabbage Guy. Don't know his name in the series, but I'm actually rewatching Avatar right now, and it's just so funny. He's in every village, and his cabbages always get ruined by the shenanigans of the main characters. Dot Hack, got that for nostalgia. Black Cat, I heard it was really good. Genshiken, I still need to complete the second part. I really am enjoying Genshiken. Like, it's about these college otakus and their club, and just love stuff about otakus. A Silent Voice, 1 through 7. Hey Mariah again. Don't know much about this one, but it was a gift from Jen Graves. And then I bought the other, these. And then it goes down to craziness. So let's just try to go through these. I guess I'm going to go back and film a different thing for me going over the numbers in my other Gap shelf. I guess I could just kind of pause it in the store or something, but like I'm going to go on the numbers of these, because one of the things I like to do is if I'm out at E's bookstore and I find something, then this kind of catalogs what volumes I have and don't have. And I kind of went fast through those. Next, I have Haikyuu volumes 1 through 4. I do really want to get into that series, but just haven't yet. Black Butler 1 through 3. I'm actually enjoying the manga more than the anime. Don't tell anyone. Demon Slayer 1 through 4. Really want to get into that one, but scared I'm going to get obsessed and go out and buy everything for it. So I'm kind of holding off. I know that's a stupid reason, but like it's a thing with me. Like I'll get so obsessed. I'm already trying to get everything Avatar right now, so I don't want to start anything new. The Promised Land, I heard that one was really good. 1 through 6. Tor Echo 1 through 6. Black Clover 1 through 4. Dead Man Wonderland 1 through 7. Arsland 1 through 2. Seraph of the End 1. This one I'm really sad about, but I really am hoping that they do a collector's edition of 1 through 6 of Yu Yu Hakusho. I loved the anime, and it's just really special to me, and I don't know why I'd never finished the manga, but I didn't. So I may never get those because they're going for so much. I think it's an 18-volume series. Next is my Tenchi and Slayer. Might as well just show it off together. Just trying to show the numbers for me later. Then all of those, just random Slayers. Then I think I'm missing, oh crap, this one I really want to know, because I always see them out and then I always get doubles. So I'm missing 2. I have volumes 1, Mariah, stop. 1 through 5, and I'm missing 6, and I have missing 6 and 7, and then I have 8, 9, 10, and I'm missing 11, and I have 12. Then, Mariah, why are you trying to like, oh my god, you don't even want to know what she's doing. She's humping my leg because she's trying to get dominance because I'm ignoring her. She's so gross. Mariah, what the fuck? Anyways, 20th Century Boys, volumes 1 through 4. It's kind of out of place. And then all my JoJo's. Everyone says they didn't like the first part, but I liked the first part, so I'm in for a treat. I've only read the first part. And then I have the second part complete, and my goal is to complete the third part a long time ago, but that just never happened. Then I have Vinland Saga, volumes 1 through 9. Let's see. And Little Legs came to say hi to me. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Then I have I have a lot of volumes of GTO. I don't know how I'm going to do this. You can kind of see them. Then I have the full part of 14 days of Shonen. And then I have, this is the part's going to be really, really hard to get. A lot of it's out of print, the early years. But then I also have some more someplace. Then I have volumes 1 all the way to 18, and then I have 21 through 23, then 27, 28, 31, and then 33 through 35. And then, so I'm missing the really expensive volumes on there. Then here's 1 through 3 of the early year, or 1 through 4 of the early years. Get Backers, which I really, really enjoyed the anime. I have 1 through 15, and then 20, and then 24, which I'm never going to get those because those are so expensive. Then I have Shaman King, volumes 1 through 28. And they're doing a reprinting of that. So I am excited to get it. I will probably just start on whatever volume, the closest I can get towards the end, and collect from the end of that. So hopefully that doesn't go out of print or get canceled, kind of like the Gantz volumes did. But anyways, I'm gonna stop here and show you the next shelf in a second. And just to get the 2 shelves that were double stacked over here before I forget, this is kind of like my one-shots. The Voices of a Distant Star, 2 different printings and publications. One's by the old Tokyo Pop, and the other one is by Vertical. It's kind of funny how the names changed too. The Voices of a Distant Star, and then Voices of a Distant Star. I forgot which the OVA was, but it's a really good 30-minute OVA. It's so sad, you guys. So freaking sad. Another one that's, I just wanted to compare the 2. I'm weird, but I really enjoyed it, and I really recommend it, whichever publication that you can find to get. The God's Lie, very sad. Another one that's very sad. Too long. A whole bunch of short sci-fi stories that I do not recommend. 12 Days. This one's super, super sad. I read it once before a loved one passed away, and then it was still super sad, and then I read it again and it related to it hardcore. Then this is the life-changing manga of Tidying Up. Kind of reminds me of the other one that I pulled out about the makeup. It just kind of, if you've seen that show on Netflix where Mario Kondo goes to the different houses and helps them tidy up, I would highly recommend it because it's not exactly what you think. You can still keep your stuff. You can still, that's not her point. Her point isn't to get rid of everything. Her point is to clear out the stuff that you either no longer care about, no longer need, to make room for stuff that you enjoy. It's not get rid of all your stuff like I thought. Next up is what is this? Dissolving Classroom, which I really enjoyed. It's my only Junji Ito title. The next one I'm thinking of is getting is No Longer Human. I don't know if I can handle horror, but I am kind of enjoying horror more. So there's that. 5 centimeters per second. I still need to read that. Tropic of the Sea. I don't know why Opus isn't next to that one. I will correct that because they're by the same mangaka, but I really enjoyed Opus, so I kind of want to read Tropic of the Sea. This was a gift from Shay. She didn't like it. Motakoi. I kind of really wanted to get this because a lot of it's about pretty much his prime time in life, and it's pretty much where there's always a time in your life where you're super popular, you have a lot of friends, and then there's other times where like you're not. So I kind of want to read this because it kind of reminds me of certain times in my life where like I'm always going out and have a lot of friends, and then everyone just disappears. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting. This one is by the same mangaka that does the old No Longer Human, the one that's well, they're both based off of a novel, but then it's a 3-volume series. It's super out of print, and the same mangaka does it, and now I really want it because I absolutely love this manga. It's Picasso something, or something Picasso, and it's just really dark, and it's about him, and his life is saved only if he helps people, and he helps people by going into their souls by his art. It's creepy. I love it. So let's just kind of skip down to, so I'm not trying to get you guys dizzy or anything, this section right here. A Girl on the Shore. Don't hate me, but I liked it. I thought it was really good. It's about growing up, and yes, it has younger kids in it that, not saying that you're not valid for feeling comfortable reading it, because that's a completely okay thing to feel, but young kids have sex all the time, so that's kind of why I don't know why people like diss on it so much. I just think it's a really kind of hard story to read about growing up. Sololin, another story that and it's like little one-shot. So fun fact, this volume right here was $20. So I saw it on a thing, and it was $20, but said that you got like a free t-shirt, but I couldn't figure out how to like connect the free t-shirt. So I was like, okay, well, I'm supporting this like indie. I know that they didn't make it, but it was like I felt like I was donating to a good cause, but then I thought I got a free t-shirt, but I didn't. So then Downfall, which is probably one of my favorite works by Sano. But I haven't read that much by him. I haven't even read Goodnight Poon yet, because I'm still waiting to get the rest of it. So I can't really say, but I've read these 3 titles, and this one's my favorite. This one's probably my second favorite, to be honest, and then this is probably my third. I did like this, but not as much as the other ones. This is about a factory and how it blows up. It's very slow-paced moving, but it's really quite interesting. I read it during a readathon, which is not the best thing to do during a readathon, because, yeah. Planet Task, it's by the same mangaka as Vinland Saga, and I really liked Planet Task. It was really good. It's about these people that go up in space and clean it. They're like astronauts, like trash people astronauts, and it's really good. The Flowers of Evil, one of my favorite mangas that I cannot get over, and I don't know why I haven't read anything else by them, but it was just so thrilling. Like I said, I love dark, depressing stories about like real life, that could actually happen in real life. This is a longer one that I just absolutely loved. It is kind of broken up into 2 sections of his life, so I kind of like the first one more than the second one, but overall I enjoyed it all. So yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna cut and jump up to the next shelf. Okay, next is some Tokyo Pop titles. It would be Love Hina, 1 through 14 complete. Really enjoyed the manga. The anime was okay, just kind of boring. Then the light novels, which are trash, in my opinion. Then Psychic Academy 1 through 11, which I enjoyed, but I need to do a reread because I read it when I was 12. Same with this one. This is a supernatural title, Crescent Moon. Real about high school, another one that I need to reread. I read most of these over here when I was really young. Need to reread them. Even before I owned them, I sat down in Borders when it was a thing and read them in middle school. Brain Powered. I really enjoyed this mecha. It's I read it not recently. I read it a couple years ago. I reread it a couple years ago and still really liked it. It's too short. Like, they introduce characters and that I really liked, but they don't give them a backstory. And yeah, I recommend it. I like it. Next up is Evil's Return, one that I do not like, but yeah, it was just fan service garbage. Next up is Peacemaker, and then the second Peacemaker. I still need to read those. Next up is, I can't even pronounce that, but 1 through 10. Then Dragon Eye. I don't believe that this was ever completed in English. Emma, I got the old CMX one. I enjoyed Emma, still need to finish it. As you will see, I need to finish a lot of these, but I did enjoy it. There's this like love triangle thing going on. Then World War Blue, 1 through 7. I enjoyed that a lot, but it was never complete. Battle Royale, a classic. Another one that's really hard to read, and see, these are all leaning because they won't stand by themselves. And this one I'm kind of scared to even lean because it falls over still. My dogs will destroy it. But 1 through 15, I got this before it went out of print. So at a used bookstore for like $3 each. So I thought that was a steal. But I only read it recently, about 4 years ago. But it was a hard read. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, everyone knows about Battle Royale, and I do kind of want to get these because it's kind of hard to find. Like, this whole entire shelf of like tall volumes, I could, you get what I'm saying? Like, I could use it for a tall volume shit, but I can't move that. I kind of like it next to my other horror ones. I'm weird. Priest, volumes 1 through 16. I don't think that was complete, but it's complete in English. Judas, read that this year. Didn't really like the characters. Kind of felt like it was all over the place. Then Crusonic Crusade or something like that. Volumes 1 through 8. Heard really good things about this. That it was really funny. I still need to watch the anime. I've been having it on my shelf forever. And I still need to read the manga. Then, yeah, this is my Doug section. I have more Doug on the way. Then this is my, I need to make it, I have Neon Genesis Evangelion pops coming. This is my Inuyasha pops. Then my Yu Yu Hakusho pops, which I need to get some stuff to hold these up. Which is funny, because like this one's just so like, I opened this one first, I was like, it's just so detailed, I love these pops. And she's like flying, and then they give us pops without stands. That, you know, whatever, it's fine. Then I might as well show my Hunter x Hunter pops. And then my Eyes, 1 through 15. Beck, it's a musical one. If you enjoy it, which I do recommend it, you can finish it digitally. It never finished in English, but you can get it in English digitally. This is like a Western one. Then the next one is Cried. I like the collage thing. Wolf's Rain. Then down to my Not Complete, which I don't know why I haven't finished Soul Eater, but I kind of want to finish the singles. Then Junko Hollow Field, which is like a supernatural thing I need to read and get the other ones for. The reason why I put Soul Eater and Blue Exorcist together, because this is ones that I really, really enjoy and really, really like. And want to complete, but I'm definitely going to get Soul Eater first because I think it's going to go out of print, especially with the collector's editions coming out. But I can't really get both with everything I want, so I'm just going to stick to the singles and hopefully I get it all before it goes out of print. But Blue Exorcist is still in print, but I really like Blue Exorcist, and I don't know why not more people are reading it, to be honest. This is just a mess, so I don't really know. But I started collecting Doro. I have some, oh yeah, this right here. So I'm missing, I have 1, and then I'm missing 4, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And then I have 6 through 10, and then I'm missing 11, 12, and then I have 13, and I'm missing 14, 15, and then I have 16 through 23 complete. So then Platinum End, I have 1 through 3, not sure where 3 is, but I do want to get into Platinum End. I heard really good things about it, and it's by the same people that did Death Note, which I love. Just some of those Tokyo Ghoul ones I said that were all over my house. Some, that's by Gantz. I have 1 and 7 for some reason. It's a 10-volume series. I need to get it. The Golden Sheep, it's a 3-volume series. I need to get it. Want to get more Saint Youngman. Golden Kamuri is like really hard to find now because the volumes are not printing because of everything going on, which sucks because the first volume was so good. So I'm thinking about just getting the last volumes that I can in the store and then just going from there. Final Fantasy. Wait, wow. There was a Final Fantasy over there. Okay, anyway, so I, Teasing Master, whatever, I dropped that one. I have volumes 1 and 2. Didn't like it. I do eventually want to get My Hero Academia. It's just always going to be in print, and, but I got the villain one. I won this in a giveaway. I have volumes 1 and 2. Then more Yu-Gi-Oh! Miscellaneous volumes. This one I actually completed, Undead Messiah. It's a 3-volume series. I have volume 3 in my haul coming up. Her sister did the one next to it, so I want to get the 3rd one to that and complete it and support her. Welcome to the Ballroom. These are all ones that are like, I just had the first part to it, and I do eventually want to get some more Land of the Lustrous, Inside Mori, Rain in the Grey World, 1 through 3, whichever those other ones are that I can't pronounce. Okay. Oh yeah, I already showed off that. Is any back here? Yes. Oh, I have also 2 to that one. Oh, that's a double of Bride and the Water God. Beastar Volume 1. Gangster Volumes 1 through 3. Gangster Cursed Volumes 1 through 4. Just got those off of a friend for cheap, so that's why I got them, because I eventually want to. Case Closed Volumes 4 through 8. Flame of Rekka Volumes 1 through 14, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 25. Then a whole bunch of Genshiken random volumes everywhere. I don't know why it's like that. This is with, I saw the Final Fantasy. My other, looking, I think, Platinum End, there we go. Then another volume 2 of the one that I won in the giveaway. Whatever that is, volumes 1 through 6. And then my, Livingstone, which I want to get, is a full volume series. Genshin Volume 4, the 2nd part. Slam Dunk Volume 1, 7 Deadly Sins. I have all the way to whatever that one is down there. I really love 7 Deadly Sins. I want to complete that one. Neg Emma Volumes 1 all the way to, I think, 18, and then there you go. Attack on Titan Volume 1 all the way to down there. And then Ancient Magus Bride Volumes 1 through 6. dropped that one. Food Wars volumes 1 through 7. Oh god. And Gantz. Sorry, I do not know why it's all out of order, but I have 1 through, I think 1 through 20, and then 35. And then I have Dimension W 1 through 7, and then some Berserk volumes. And okay, so that's the end of this shelf, and I have 4 more shelves to go. Wow. Okay, now this other second small shelf that I have Buddha. I think it looks really nice there. Then I have my Tessa Rosa figure, and then my Josei Saga figure, both from Full Metal Panic, which is my favorite anime ever. And then I have the Full Metal Panic light novel 1, which I think there's gonna be 2 more if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I made that up, but I know there's gonna be more. Full Metal Panic the manga volumes 1 through 9. Then Full Metal Panic Overload, which is like chibi versions of them. Then another Tess, which is one of my favorite characters. And then Miss Chittery. And then definitely not Full Metal Panic, but goes in the same category as I watched them around the same time, and they're both comedies. It is Obina Basham, Magical Shopping Arcadia, or Arcadia, or something like that. This is the manga. The anime is better, but the manga is still funny. Then this is Please Teacher. I'm missing one of the light novels, but I'll eventually get it. But this is the manga. It's definitely trash, but I still highly recommend it because I think it's hilarious. So, but Full Metal Panic is definitely a really special series to me, as it was definitely wasn't the first like wave of anime that I watched, but it was definitely the first wave of anime that I watched by myself without the group of friends recommending it to me, if that makes sense. So it's yeah, it was really special. I would go to Best Buy and get each individual disc as it would come out and watch it that way, and I would have to wait a couple months for each like 4 episodes to come out. And yeah, so it was interesting, but a lot of fun. And yeah, so yeah, Magical Shopping Arcadia Obina Basham is pretty much a spoof. It makes fun of other animes. It's about these 2 kids and their town is getting destroyed. Please Teacher is about an alien teacher that comes down to the planet Earth and just shenanigans. This is like my light novel section. It would be complete, but unfortunately Tenchi Muyo, or True Tenchi Muyo, the 3rd volume, I bought it and then they canceled my order because they didn't have enough printed, and now it's out of print. And I like ordered it as soon as it came out, so that's kind of disappointing, but whatever. This is an old Tokyo Pop light novel series. It is The Adventures of Dawn Shock or something like that, but it's a 4 volume and it's really good. I really enjoyed it. This is The Slayers 1 through 8, the only ones that they published in English until Tokyo Pop went under. I do believe that Right Stuff published these later on, but yeah, so. And then this is True Tenchi Muyo. These events take place before the show. Then 2 light novels from Death Note. One, this is L before the show, and I forget where this one takes place. And then I have just the Death Note like book where they write all the people that die, and then I have the like character guide for Full Metal Panic. And then of course Ryoki from Tenchi, a plant, and then Jack, because I like him. So next up, this was going to be my Full Metal Alchemist shelf. I was going to put the hardcovers there, but I didn't collect anymore, so that's why those pops are there. But then I got, don't know how to pronounce this, but it's about Roman bathhouses, and I heard it was like a comedy. It's complete in 3 volumes, but I'm really looking forward to reading it. I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to pretend like I do and ruin it, but I'm really looking forward to it. This is one that I do know a lot about, because I read it all. I think it took me a couple months to read, but The Drifting Classroom, it is a no, I think I read it all in October for Halloween. That's why I couldn't get a lot of my titles in, because I read this. But I read this, I can't say where I work, but let's just say I work in a very dark building at night, in like an asylum setting. So I read these at work, and it made it even more terrifying. It's pretty much about these kids that I don't want to ruin it, but these kids are pretty much, their whole entire school, when they leave the school, everything around it is like gone, and then it switches back and forth to like different times, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. It's sexist, but I don't know if it was just that time, or if the author was trying to make it, because the parts that were sexist, there are very, very strong female characters in it. So I don't know if they were trying to make a point against it, or if it was just there, or if they were trying to be sexist. I don't know, but yeah. So anyways, moving on to The Summit of the Gods. Beautiful art. I will be reading this year at some point, but it's about mountain climbing. That's all I know about it, but I got it all in a lot. Next down is what I was talking about, my comics. So I have some single issues of the Tenchi ones. I have a lot of them. Might be even more over here. Yeah. Then I have a whole bunch of single issues of Sanctuary that but yeah, I really want to get Sanctuary, like the whatever ones. Then I just have miscellaneous of like Free Comic Book Day, and have some Buffy ones that I lost one of them to, which really sucks, but just keep them all together. Then I have some Ted Dekker graphic novels, which is a Christian author about the end of time that my mom bought because she knew that I was a manga and she wanted me to stop reading Japanese like porn, pretty much, is what she thought a manga was, which some of it is, but whatever. Nothing wrong with that. But anyway, so she got me that. Next is Hero, which this takes place in between the events that happen in the show. So it was really neat watching this show and then going through that. Then Grayson. I really want to get more Grayson because I have a little bit of a crush. And then this is a different Grayson comic. Then another Hero one. I actually bought 2 because I wanted to cut one up, use it for art projects. Don't judge me. So next, Adam's mom bought me this when I was in New York City. Still need to read it, but I'm excited to put that on my comic shelf once I get it. Real life, it's just a high school thing. I remember I lost this one for the longest time. I remember enjoying this one, so I do want to read it. I think it's complete in this. Then some miscellaneous Avatar, old comics, which I'm slowly, it's gonna be my haul video, but I'm getting all the Avatar like library edition, like the hardcovers. I'm getting one a month, so there's 9 so far if you count the Legend of Korra. Then I believe that this is the last one that they printed. It's about otakus, and I think they traveled to Japan. I read it so long ago, I don't remember. I didn't know it was from DC Comics. Then this is from CMX, and this is from Dark Horse. So, I don't know. I just noticed that it was from so many different companies. This is the Dark Hunters. I believe it's from a novel series. Then, you know, a book about manga, a book about anime, just books about anime and being an otaku and stuff. Just some miscellaneous ones down here. Eagle, it's about politics. Just thought it was an interesting addition to my collection. This one I want to get more of. It's just information about like sake and information about Japanese culture. I wish I grabbed these when I saw them out. I could have had the complete English run, but they've only completed, I believe, 1 through 4 of, what's it called? Drops of God. You can get it digitally if you're interested, but just gorgeous. It's about wine. Then it skips, and this is the part of, it's like a really long series, and then they published it like spread out because they don't think it was doing so well, so then they published like a new, like this is later on in the series when it's really just one series. Paul, part of the manga Bible, Angel Dust, and then the second part of Angel Dust. I read this in New Type magazine, so thought it was interesting. And then down here is more that Danny D got me. I have Devil's Line, which I don't have the complete thing, which is shameful. I eventually need to get the rest of that. And Origin, which I do need to get the rest of. 2 series that I'm really interested in that I just need to get. They're down here mainly because of the size, because this is a small shelf, and this is pretty much all that will fit down there. But yeah. So next up is going to be my Yaoi on the other side of the room and my clamp collection. So yeah, stay tuned. And these next 2 shelves are my LGBTQ plus shelf. It normally has mostly yaoi on it, a lot of shonen ai titles, but some titles that just are mostly like just titles that are dedicated to LGBTQ plus issues. There's some Yuri on it. I only have a couple volumes of Yuri, but I organized this a little bit different. And then at the bottom is also my LGBTQ plus graphic novels. So yeah, this is mostly organized by publication, and then it leads into like incomplete at the bottom, but some incompletes are, you'll see as I go. Starting off is one of my favorites is Gravitation. I am buddy reading this with Keitaku and Sky, and I think I'm on volume, well, you see the bookmark. I just started volume 4. But I absolutely love the anime to this. This is about a rock band and them becoming famous. Yeah, I really enjoy it. And then by the same mangaka, Pina, I might move that over because it's actually a shonen, but I put it there because 1, I don't have enough Tokyo Pop, and 2, it's by the same mangaka, so it just goes there. It's not a yaoi or anything. Next up is Fake, volume 1 through 7. I really enjoyed Fake. It's this detective, like agency, cop, soap opera, shonen ai thing. Next is Trash by the same mangaka. I do have one other title by the same mangaka that I will show off later, but it wasn't Tokyo Pop. So I thought about including it like next to each other, but it just didn't look as good, like smooth as when it was going along. Eerie Query, wasn't a big fan of that one. Had that one for quite some time now. Hanger, it's a newer Tokyo Pop title. They're really Tokyo Pop's making a lot of BLs and they're releasing a lot of yaois, so yeah. So, and I'm actually quite enjoying some of them. Star Collector being my favorite so far that I've read. They have so many coming out. I'm kind of behind. Hanger, look what they did. They did 1, 2, and then 3 is in this black and white, weird. But anyways, Servant and Lord, one shot. Don't Call Me Dirty, I need to get the Don't Call Me Daddy one. Replay, In the End, and then Offbeat, which is a 3-volume series, and I don't think I'll ever get volume 2, as I ordered it and then they canceled it like months later. but it was in stock and everything, so I don't really know what happened, but they said that they no longer were printing it, and I can't find it on eBay or anything. So next up is, this is still Tokyo Pop. It's their more like yaoi title, more like this was like Shonen Ai, and then now this is yaoi. Love Mode, volumes 1 through 11. Shout Out Loud, volumes 1 through 5. Earth-Urian, volumes 1 through 4. I love the OVA to that. Black Knight, really enjoyed that, but it's really plot heavy. 1 through 4. Immortal Birds, 1 through 3. Manzaki, volumes 1 through 3. Madness, volumes 1 and 2. A couple of Fumi Yoshinaga titles, and then I can't say that, Isles of Forbidden Love, Calling, and I believe that there's 3 volumes of this. I have one coming in my haul, and so I'm only missing one, and then just some titles to fill out. Double Cast, Mysterious Love, and The Super Cool Life of Strawberry Chan, and then The Gorgeous Life, Strawberry Chan. So yeah, don't know which one's first. I need to look that up. But yeah, going down to my June titles. Well, they're in 2 different places. This is like my smaller June title, and the reason why this is here is because it's by the same mangaka as these 2, so that's just, I don't know how, but I mean, I don't know why I do that in my head, but I do. I may move this because this is considered a shoujo, but it has BL elements. It's really, really good. I really enjoy it. It's pretty much about this chick, and it's kind of like set in like an Otomo game style, and she is obsessed with guys kissing guys. She does not want to kiss any of the guys, or she doesn't want any of the guys to want to kiss her, but she wants the guys to kiss each other. It is such a fun series. It was a gift from Lindsay Tutt. This is her letter over here. I keep it right next to it. This is more letters from friends and gifts, and so I keep them all right there, and I actually go through them quite a lot. But yeah, and then this right here, this was a gift from the Panda Post, and then I bought this one. But yeah, so thank you, Lindsay Tutt and the Panda Post. But I highly recommend this series. I need to get the anime. Mr. Minimont was a really good BL about kind of finding yourself, and if some people don't accept you, just remember that there's a lot more people out there, and just keep trying, and just keep doing you. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as everyone else liked it, unfortunately. And then oh yeah, I did actually read. I read the first, I think there's 3 or 4 stories in here. I read the first 2. The first one was really good, but it was too short, and it kind of made me mad because I wanted more of it. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about because you guys would judge me, but I liked the first one. Let's just say that. The second one, I think I would have liked it if I knew it was the second one, but like as it was continuing, I didn't know that it went to a new story. And then the third one was, I think the third one is in 2 parts, which that one was kind of confusing, but I still liked it. So then we have a whole bunch of line of June manga. So Close to Me, Wolf Magic, Juicy Cider, Good Morning, Intense Rain, interesting, Endless Comfort, Mr. Tiger and Mr. Wolf, volume 1 and 2. Ooh. A Murder of the Heart, Deflowering the Boss. I actually read this one and really enjoyed it. Caramel, which that was a gift from Rachel. Then I put these bigger ones here. Bad Teacher Equation, volumes 1 through 5 complete. I know that they make Border, and I really wanted to get it, but that one's super out of print. And I actually put this one over here because they reprinted it in the June title, but this is Be Beautiful Publication. And I put it next to each other because these were thick and that one was thick. And then turns out that by the same mangaka. So it's kind of funny how I automatically put them next to each other, but didn't even realize that it was the same mangaka until, yeah. So I'm looking forward to reading both. I'm on this volume right here. This is kind of a hard series to read. I'm enjoying it. The art is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's 1 through 11, and then 8, and then this is 9 and 10, and then 11. So I have the full thing, just in 2 different split. Yeah. Oops, Santa hat fell off. I know it's not Christmas anymore, but I really like it next to this rainbow Christmas tree. I might keep it there all year round. It's from Sky, so thank you. It's one of my Christmas gifts. And then I found this on top of a wine bottle that was also a Christmas gift, so I stuck it on top of Joker. And then this was a Christmas card. Danny D drew it for me, so thank you so much. I still looking for the one from last year, and I'm gonna put it right here once I find it. Next is my very small Yuri section. I have, oh well, this is not Yuri, but it just fits right here in the size. This is a gender bender, Invisible, I believe it is. It's a, I liked it. After Hours, volumes 1 through 3, it's like an adult Yuri about like club life and DJing and stuff. This one I really enjoyed. Hungry for You, Enzo, I don't know. Enzo Stalks the Night. It is a vampire Yuri. It was quite good. Next, this was a gift from Sky. She didn't like it. Venus versus Virus. And then I just finished it. It looks really good. 1 through 8, and 2 different, like, both by 70s, I guess, but this is the omnibus. This is the singles. It was actually cheaper to get the singles, so that's why I did that. Girlfriend, I did not enjoy. I know it's really popular. And then I married my best friend to shut my parents up. Fortunately, this is all my, I do have one more Yuri title that's down at the bottom that I'll show you off here in a minute, but it doesn't fit here because it's bigger. But then it goes into, like, I kept my 7 C's together, and then this is the high school life of a Fadanchi, and volumes 1 through 5. This is really funny. I watched clips of the anime. It's about this kid that's obsessed with Yaoi, but he claims that he's straight, which is fine. Our Dreams at Dusk, which is a very, very touching. Why is it? Need to fix that. It's coming apart. But anyways, very, very moving and touching LGBTQ story. It has representation of a lot of different types of people and how they decide to identify themselves, if that makes sense. Classmates, volumes 1 through 3. Go For It, Nakamura, and Total Eclipse of the Eternal Heart. Made by the same mangaka. This is a comedy, really funny. This is just dark, disturbing, and messed up. Both highly recommend. Our Dining Room Table, another one that's really cute, and I really recommend it. It's really sweet. I haven't read this one yet, but they just made a light novel of it, so I'm excited to get that. Love Me For Who I Am. It's going to be a 4-volume series. Thank you, 7 C's, for publishing so many friendly LGBTQ plus titles. It's pretty much about this cafe where a whole bunch of different people work at, and they all identify differently. Like, some identify as non-sex, like not male or female. Others identify as like male and gay, and they cross-dress as like maids working there. Others identify as female, but they were born with male parts, and so they're female. And then there's a lot of side characters that are, identify as, gay, lesbian, bi. It's just a mix of different different types of people and how they live their life, and it's really good. I cried. But anyways, someone is texting me. Okay, my mom is texting me. I will get back to her. That Blue Sky Feeling, I really enjoy this one. It was really sweet and touching and moving, and it's another one that's about like identifying yourself and finding out who you are. There was a scene in here that I did not like, even though it was really innocent. Pretty much these younger kids spent the night at an older, he wasn't even old, he was like in his early 20s house, but it was still, I don't know, I just felt like it was inappropriate, personally, and I don't really think it needed it to be in there, but then I would have given it a 5. But it was still really good, and I still recommend it. The Wise Wizard Beast of the Wizarding Wisdoms. That is a like a furry type, not really furry, like I don't think there's any sex in it, but it's just animals that are bisexual and gay and stuff. Really cool. Claudine, this was a really hard hitting one. We appreciate it, but I didn't like it. The Bride was a boy. This one I really enjoyed, and I really appreciated it, and I cried. It's about this chick right here was born with male parts, and just trying to find herself, and she doesn't think that she's ever going to find love, and she finds him, and it's so cute. I love it. It's really kind of sad, actually, too, at the same time. BL Metamorphosis. Cannot wait until more of this comes out. Same with Cherry Magic. 2 of my favorite 2020 reads that I will be talking about. That would definitely be on my favorites for read in 2021. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to make a video this year. I said I'm going to make a video of my favorites every single year and just never do. But those 2 will definitely be on it. So, next up is Not So Bad. It is a Shonen Ai title, Click. It is a gender swap. I think, why can I never remember? Like, this is the second time that I forgot how they started off. I look at the art though. It's beautiful. And why is that bookmark in there? Because I've finished the series. What is this? My Riverdale bookmark. Cool. I did finish the series. I might have started reading it again. But I really enjoyed this. It was really good. I really enjoyed how they talked about like a character would appear like in the background, and then you would know the whole entire story by the end of it. So I really liked how they could just have added a new character to play that part out, they added a character that was already there. Until the Full Moon, this is the one that I said was by the same mangaka as Fake Up There. Queens, haven't read yet. I don't know where I'm going to place this, if it's going to stay on the shelf or not. Demon Diary, 1 through 7, it's the Shonen Ai. My old friend let me borrow this, and then she moved, so I never was able to give it back to her. Just a whole bunch of bookmarks. Oh yeah, and then Adam got me this. Best boyfriend ever. Level C. Makes me feel very uncomfortable reading it because the kid he just looks really young. Oh, he even looks younger in the manga. I'm not even gonna open it because there's a lot of sex. I liked it though. Incubus, one that I didn't like, it was too like rapey. But the art is just stunning. Just 3 one-shots. Then Descendants of Darkness, another Shonen Ai that I might move to my shoujo shelf when I run out of room. And this is like my bigger ones. 1001 Nights. This is a gender swapping one as well. 1 through 11 complete. I'm never gonna be able to say that, but it's 1 through 7 complete. Had a really hard time finding volume 3. Or was it volume 4? I don't know, but it's complete now. Then Jazz, volumes 1 through 4. Yellow, volumes 1 through 4. And Heart Heel, or Wheel, 1 through 3. and those, I think, by the same mangaka. And these two are, it's about the clan of the Nanzakumis, and then this is a comedy, this is a horror, so that was quite interesting. I recommend them. They're pretty fun. Nothing like special, but I really like them. The Night Lesson and Dash and the Dawn of Love, Barefoot Waltz, Party, Spell, Othello, Crimson Snow, which was about gangs, Cafe. Yeah, that's one from Mama's manga that I need to read. Intense, and then by the same mangaka, Demons of the Days. So I need to read those. I'm so behind, I know. Then going down to my weird size. This is a art book. And then Kevin Keller, it's an Archie comic. It's about a gay character. And this is my Yuri that I was talking about. And it's a 2 volume, and it's definitely hentai. It's like just sex, pure sex. And then, what are these? Okay, these are some gifts from Guy. Just some like kind of art books, and then stories of Yuri on Ice and stuff like that, and then Becoming Andy Warhol, which I really enjoyed that one. This is incomplete. Volumes 1 and 2 of In These Woods. Very dark story. Connor Carve L Cade of Boys. Yeah, I really like that one. Then Check Please from Lindsay Tutt, volumes 1 and I think volume 2 incomplete. Fence from Shay. Never gonna say that, but I watched the anime and I'm excited to read the manga. Some whole bunch of Fumishi Yoshinaga titles, Flowers of Life 1 through 3. There's a 4th one that I'm never going to get because it's still out of print. It's going for a lot of money. Then What Did You Eat Yesterday, volumes 1 through 13. Still need to pick up 14 before it goes out of print, because a lot of those are out of print. My Lesbian Experience, My Solo Experience Diary, I need to get volume 2. Bloom, Wandering Sun, volume 1, which I need to get more of that, but it's really out of print. Star Fighter, which is really graphic and I love it. Say hi, Mariah. He's here. She wants attention. Hey, baby. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Oh God, you got me. I can't even push you off. Then some doubles up there of, you know, the different publication. I Shall Never Return. When I got that, I thought it was the full thing, but I'm missing 2 volumes, and they're going. One's going for $20, so I kind of don't want to get it, but I might just get it just so I can make it complete. Loveless. I need to fill in the missing volumes. I had like 5 through 8, and I don't know if there's any more after 12. Let me know down in the comments. I Hear the Sunspot. I think I have one away. I don't know when that one comes out. I don't know if it is out. Then Twittering Birds Never Fly, 1 through 3. Let Die, I have, that's a manhwa. 1 through 15, I'm missing 14. It's going for $70 online, never get it. Blood Bird, volumes 1 through 10, missing 7 and 8. And Marina Holic, a Yuri that I'm excited to complete, but I think I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 through 6, and I think it's, I don't know how many more volumes it is, but yeah, I will stop here and see you on the next shelf. And up here is my Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, Princess Jellyfish box set, a dragon from Lindsay, some peach prashine and just some plushies from Adam, and this is my Sublime shelf. I'm really wanting to, I have some space down there that I really want the next, like this is going to be kind of my Sublime shelf because it's going to be my 10 count. I might as well talk about it now and then go back up, but I want to get some like 10 count, like a background, like clips, like art prints or something, and then I want to get like a rose to wrap around. And the reason why these are orange candles is because I did have like a fall, like fall leaves and pumpkins and stuff around, and it looked really neat. And I didn't get a Christmas one yet, but I want to get one for each like different holiday. But then I want one like with a white rose just to kind of put it when it's not a holiday. But this is my 10 count shelf, and if you're wondering why I'm missing the last 4 volumes, is because Sky has them and she's reading them. She actually went out and bought them herself because she loves it so much. But yeah, and I am trying to save, and hopefully I can get it before it goes out of print. But the new statue for the 10 count, I'll move that over there and then put it over there. It's like $400, guys, so I might need to save a little bit. I will not be buying manga for the next 2 or 3 months, but let's just go back up. And I kind of want to get the German one and the Japanese one at 10 count as well. But anyways, I just wanted a whole bunch more 10 count things, and then those are from my friend Jeff. Mama Loves Manga, Christmas last year. And yeah, so let's just go across. Strange and mystifying story, and if you couldn't tell, I organized it by complete and incomplete, and then I also organized it by number. So strange and mystifying story, did not enjoy. Love Stage, really enjoyed 1 through 7. Then Escape Journey, one of my favorite yaois, and then by the same mangaka, Yoriacha Bitch Club, which I did not enjoy. Sleeping Moon, and then it goes into some one-shots. 7 days, Monday through Sunday, which is by the same manga as 10 count. 4th Generation Head, didn't enjoy. Jackass, really enjoyed. The Man of Tango, beautiful freaking art. Nights, didn't really get into, didn't really enjoy. It was okay. There's some a lot of short stories. It's by the same manga as Twittering Birds Never Fly. The Wolf's Mountain, Secret XXX. Therapy Game, I'm waiting for volume 2, and then I will just read it all the way through. It's Secret XXX, I believe, comes before Therapy Game. Given, I'm so far behind, I still need to read those 1 through 4. Liquor and Cigarettes, Coyote, volumes 1 and 2. I believe volume 3 is coming out soon. Need to pick that up. Birds of Shangri Lu. I love that first volume. Cannot wait for volume 2. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's definitely going to become one of my favorite yaois. Castle Heaven, 1 and 2. I believe I'm dropping that. Midnight Stranger, volume 1. Don't Be Cruel. It's like a side story, but I have all the rest of them coming in the mail, so I'm so excited to start another Sublime shelf to make that complete. Then coming down, I have a couple Sublime titles up there that don't fit. Candy Color Paradox, volume 1. Torrican Birds of Feathers, volume 1. That's going to be a 2-volume series, so I'm just going to wait. Then complete Love in Limbo. Next is my number 6 shelf, or my number 6 series, volumes 1 through, is it 9? Yeah, 1 through 9. I heard so many good things about this. My Brother's Husband, the complete thing, I cannot recommend that enough. Your Honest Detective, volumes 1 and 2. Empty Heart, Lies and Kisses. Oh, I cannot read that handwriting. But just some other ones, The Judge, and yeah, that's, as you can see, I organized it by different companies. Rough Love, Tough Love Baby, Beyond Stories, which is a another manhwa Yaoi. I'm really excited to read that one. And then up there is Mr. Flower Bride. Then some Yaoi light novels. But bands just around the corner. Love Hurricane 1 through 4, which I need to get volume 5. Black Sun. The Pride Affair and Secret something affair. Maybe in your, see, I don't have my glasses on, so this is making it very hard, especially through a camera, but you can see. And then Fumi Yoshinaga, another 2 titles, and then some more Fumi Yoshinaga. That just kind of fit Antique Bakery, and don't say any more, darling. So yeah, and that is the end of my LGBTQ plus shelf. And then just some the Spike Heart, and then Sabrina. And then this artist drew this and gave it to me free in a lot that I bought, so shout out to them. And then this I got at Pride 2 years ago from a super hot straight guy that gave it to me on the float. So I just put it on my Pride shelf because it says Pride and love. So yeah, anyways. Next will be my clamp shelf. And honestly, the top of the shelf is very messy, so I'm not going to try to show it to you. I was thinking about making it my Mulan shelf, but I have like a huge Mulan like print that I want to put up like behind it, and it won't fit up there. So we're gonna see. So first, starting off with my clamp would be R.G. Veda or Rig Veda, and I have the omnibuses. Then I have 1 through 10 in the Japanese version, 1 through 10 in the old Tokyo Pop. This was their first published work. Then the second published work is Man of Many Faces. I have the Japanese version, then the old Tokyo Pop one. Then I have Clamp School Detectives in the old Tokyo Pop, and then in the Japanese version. Then this is when they're older, Clamp School Defenders. And then I have volume 2 in Japanese. I found it in my local used bookstore, so that's why it's there. They didn't have the first one. Suki, volumes 1 through 3. Then just some Clamp one-shots. Melky-chan in Wonderland. The one I love, Legend of Chan Young, and then there you go. Then I have some figures. This one right here, and then this one right here is made in China. They are not bootlegged, as many people point out. I'm definitely going to keep them in my collection. I don't really like this one because like her head's weird, but other than that, I do really like them. And gifts from Lindsay Tutt of Sakura and Madison, and yeah, and then Nendroid, which is my first Nendroid ever, and now I have 3. Then my 2 10 count ones over there. Then Magic Knight Ray Earth. Sadly, I don't have the second part yet, but I'm looking forward to getting it at some point. I'm just so broke. And then the first issue of the first volume, but in issue form, of X/1999. Then I have the very first issue of Cardcaptor Sakura. Then I have the character guide for Tsubasa 1 and 2. Don't ask me why it's a different size. Then I have this beautiful chest piece set of some of the main characters of the Clamp universe. And then I have just put some, and you can see my dog collars. Home is where the doggies is, which is so true. I have a beautiful art books in here. And then I have some more like art books, and I just put them in there just to save room. And then my Karma Way plushie. And then Angel of Earth and Heaven. He has to choose what side he wants to be on, but like his white wing and then his dark angel wing. Then my X. This is the complete, an omnibus is the way to go, because this one I believe is still in print. And this is the first printing of X. This is a very, I guess I didn't really talk about the other ones. I'm just going to go up. So I'll start all over. Rig Veda was really good. It's really dark. It's like a fantasy. It has, let's just say everyone dies. The OVA just takes place like in a short part of it, but it's still really good. I really recommend it. Clamp School Detectives, I enjoyed. It was fun for what it was. It just made me feel a little bit uncomfortable because these guys are betrayed. They're really young and they're betrayed as older. Let's see. Of course, Magic Knight Earth is really good. I highly recommend that one. Right, what's wrong? Come over here. She's barking at someone outside. X is one of my favorite mangas of all time. It is about the end of the world, and there's two different sides. There's the Angels of Heaven, and then the Angels of Earth. And one wants to destroy the Earth and start over, and then the other one wants to protect the Earth and save it. And it's kind of psychological. It was never like completely finished, but I highly recommend the anime. The anime is finished. But yeah, then so it's just different printings of it that I have, and I eventually want to finish, especially this one right here. I want to get it in Japanese, but I also want to finish the singles, which are out of print, but I have some of them. And then Tokyo Babylon, which actually comes before. It's kind of like a, would it be prequel? Yeah, I think it's prequel. It comes before. But yeah, and then this one I need to get another one. I didn't know it was out, but it's by the same, one of the same Clamp artists that actually love Clamp, and you can definitely tell. I just keep it here because I think it's neat. You can definitely tell by the art. Then Gate 7, it's not finished, unfortunately. Then one of my all-time favorite mangas is Cardcaptor Sakura. So this is the collector's Eternal Editions. Still missing, I think 5 and 6 are out now. The omnibuses, which are majorly out of print, which I of course waited to get them after they're out of print. Then, which made it hard and expensive, but yeah. Then I have the old Tokyo Pop 1 through 6, and then another 1 through 6, which I don't really know why they split it into 2 parts. Like this is just one part and it's all that. But anyways, then the newer Clear Card, which I'm missing volume 4, and then I think volume 8 is out, if not 9. But need to get caught up on that. Then this is the like Chi manga. It just takes clips of the anime and cut them up and put them in this. Then I'm missing volume 1, and I don't think they printed anymore, but they have 1 through 6 complete of the first part of the old Tokyo Pop in this one, but I need to get, but yeah. And then the movies over here is just an empty container because it got stolen, but I just use it for the art. And then a little art book right here of Cardcaptor. Next, going down is, this was illustrated by them. It's in Clamp School Paranormal Investigator. It's a light novel series. It finishes in 3 volumes. Magic Knight Earth. It's the first part. Like I said, I don't have any of the second part, which is shameful and it's really sad, but I'm really looking forward to eventually getting it. There's so many, they publish this in so many different forms, and I want to get them all. Legal Drug, one of my favorite Shonen Ai titles. It's just really, really good, really funny. It's about this couple right here and them going on supernatural adventures. This is, I don't even know why they split it up. It literally could be 1 through 3 and then 4 and then 5. And then Dark Horse went out of print before they published the last volume, Drag and Drop. So it just pretty much takes place, but many years later. Well, the manga is made many years later. That's why they split it into 2, but it literally takes place right after this one. Wish, Omnibus, and then the singles of Wish. Really enjoyed this. This is supernatural and dark, and I don't know why I put off reading it for so long. The first time I read it was this year. And I kind of put this all in line together because a character in here is related to a character in here, and then they go on supernatural adventures and they actually meet one of the characters in here, and then a character in here appears in here. So I just kind of put them all together because that's just how my mind works. Yeah, so let's see. Angelic Lair, really enjoyed the anime. The manga was really good, enjoyed it. I didn't mean to say it like that, but I enjoyed the anime a lot more. It is a sequel, I believe, prequel. I don't know, I always get those mixed up. It takes place before Chobits. The creator that made Chi and Chobits is actually in here. And this is like a G-rated version. This is like an R-rated version. It's kind of funny, but this takes place before. I recommend both of them. This is the collector's editions. I think 3 is coming out soon. Clover, this is the new collector's edition. Beautiful. Yeah, this is the old one. Both by Dark Horse, I think. No, this is by Credentia. Wow. Thank you, Just a Freak. You got me this for Christmas. Then, going down onto the bottom shelf, I have all of Tsubasa, all 28 volumes, I believe, and then the 3 continuation volumes, which is, they both say, like, I think both of them say, like, the end, and then it keeps continuing. And then this takes place in this universe. They actually go and travel in here, over here. So this is XX Holic. I highly recommend it. It's the complete series, then the other series, which I'm not sure if they're ever going to finish, and then the light novel. And yeah, for some odd reason, Tsubasa, I keep starting over the anime over again. It's like I like it and I want to like it, but it's kind of boring in parts. I keep getting to volume 14 and then just stopping, and then I try to reread it and get to volume 14, and then I don't know. But anyways, XX Holic, really enjoy the anime, need to read the manga. And here is just some pins from Cardcaptor, Mulan, Sakura, some extra chess pieces, and then some Cardcaptor pins. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this. Sorry if I went too fast, or if I didn't explain things well, if I said something that I didn't mean, and I meant something else, and sorry that I was out of breath, and sorry that I sound sick, but like I said before, I am. So there's that, but I really hope you enjoyed watching my collection video, and I will try to edit it and put it up tonight, and I will see you guys in my next video.